race number 15, Singapore. Well, of course it was something very unusual, and it feels quite cool. Actually the visibility from the car is fantastic. You don't really have any problems with the shadows or any shades or any what do you call it, glare, or what do you call it, like a glare, yeah, from the lights. So it actually was relatively straightforward. We had a lot of concerns before the weekend, and I think it just looks very cool. The cars look fantastic in that sort of night light, and with the big spotlights, you know, pointing to the track. I think all the cars, they look fantastic. They look really better than even before. Leaving Europe, you know, normally I'd leave earlier and was trying to adjust to the local time, but now this race obviously takes place at night, and everything is still actually staying in the European time. So that's what I do there. I keep my body clock in the European time. I'll always organize a hotel room that I can black out, and I can get some artificial lights whenever I need to. So I try to keep European time and keep the middle rhythm exactly as I kept in Europe. And I normally leave actually to that race very late. So I'll leave as late as possible to make sure that the body doesn't try to adapt to the condition, because eventually it will try to adapt to the lights and the sort of mood that is in there. So this is how I prepare for this race, and it's worked out fantastic in the last 2 years. I've had no problems, and I feel, you know, the 110% shape when the race started and the qualifying started. So I'll keep that kind of planning or even for this year. We have a lot of fantastic partners. You know, we have a lot of guests that, you know, we really want to see. And also the good thing about Lotus events is always that they are quite cool events. You know, they are reasonably casual events, you know, funny events that are actually quite nice to attend. I don't really need to take any extra stress about these kind of events. So for me, it's very easy actually to fit those into my schedule. And you know, beforehand, before we go there, you know, my physio is talking to the team and going through the programs and you know, making sure that the schedule is you know, the main focus is targeted to the race. You know, obviously we do everything else as well, but you know, the priority is the 110% preparation for the race and all the session. And it's no different there. It's a busier weekend in terms of marketing events and the partner events, but it's very well organized by the team. So for me, I don't really need to worry about it too much. I mean, the circuit itself, it's a very nice circuit apart from it being bumpy. And both years that we've been there now, they have not been able to improve the bumpiness, and it's not just the small bumps, it's some hardcore jumps that, you know, is really, you know, some of the drivers were injured their backs, and you know, because we sit so low and it's so hard, the suspension of the car, there's not so much comfort in those cars, and the bumps were such that, you know, it was really getting to a point where drivers were getting injured. So let's see how they've done this year. If they've been able to improve the bumpiness of the circuit, I think then it's a fantastic place. It's a really nice street circuit and a race that I really enjoy. Physically very tough and also tough for the cars, but we're fully prepared.